Hiya, welcome back to the channel. So we are in a Volkswagen Golf and we have got that flashing glow plug light and car is in limp dick mode. It won't go above about 2,500 RPM or something like that. So I plugged it into my scanner and here's a picture of the code what I had, which I then deleted, and then now I have got that code coming back. And it seems actually that these codes are both related. They both relate to each other, and they're both related to the throttle body, the diesel throttle body on the inlet manifold. So it could just be that it needs cleaning out. So this video I'm going to try that, and hopefully that will fix it. Which brings us round to the front of the car and under the bonnet. So if we pull this cover off nice and gently, we can see we have a throttle body, which we need to remove. So first we'll unplug the plug to it, and then we've got a boost hose there, which once we've undone these two Jubilee clips should just carefully pull off. Yes. And now with that out of the way, we should be able to get the throttle body out. Now there's a 10mm here holding the dipstick tube on, which I've cracked off, so I'm going to take that out. Yes. And then now it's just held on with 3 T30s, I think. Yeah, so there's one there, and then you just got to feel around them, but they're just all the way around it, and they bolt it onto this plastic manifold. But before I take them out, I've just put a bit of toss rag in that boost hose there for when I inevitably drop them, so they don't fall inside. So I'm going to take these 3 bolts out. So there's one of them. Another one. And then now it just lifts out. And now with it off the car, we can have a closer look at it. And we can see that it's actually not as dirty as what I was hoping to find. But let's clean it anyway and see if it makes any difference. And to do that, I want to use some of this stuff. And while that's soaking, I'll have a quick look inside the inlet manifold with this borescope and see what we can actually see. Nice. Well, we can see that is the end of where the EGR valve goes into the manifold there. I'm not going to put it all the way in because it's just going to get covered in shit if I do that. But there is a trick where you can actually turn that round, that there by 180. So this puts the EGR facing that way, and you can turn it so it faces that way so it doesn't put a load of shit all over your throttle body. But personally, I'd rather it shut up the throttle body than all the swerve flaps and everything. And I'm pretty sure it faces that way so it mixes with the inrush of air better. But I'm just going to leave mine alone. But that is something that can be done. Anyway, let's go and see if that's any cleaner. And that does seem to be shifting it, which, I mean, I've used this loads of times. I know it does shift this sort of stuff. But we can help it with a little bit of agitation with a plastic brush. Yes. And then now if we give it a bit of a spray with some brake cleaner, carb cleaner, water, it should come up nice and clean. And I think I've probably got it about as good as I'm reasonably going to get it. Let's go and put it back on car. But before refitting it, let's just plug that back in and see if we can actually perform an actuation test on it to make sure it's doing what it needs to do. Yes. And that in fact does appear to be doing what it's supposed to do. So, and while I've got it plugged into the scanner, it's probably worth checking this as well. So I'm on live data and I'm just checking the pedal position. So I'm going to slowly push down on the throttle pedal to make sure that it goes up nice and consistently and doesn't sort of jump around or drop down, because there is a chance that this fault is to do with the pedal as well, but I don't think it is. So I'm just putting my foot down on this nice and gently until I eventually reach the bottom. It seems all right. So now I've confirmed that, let's finish putting it back together. And that is just a reversal of the removal procedure which I showed before. So I'm just not even going to bother showing it. I'll just come back when it's done. Yes. Right, so cleared the fault code. So let's go and drive it and see if it's fixed. Yes. So far, so good, surprisingly. But yeah, I'll just keep an eye on it, and if it does decide to play up again, then I'll probably need a new throttle body. But for now, that does actually seem to have worked. So I think that's all for this one. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all the usual shit. I'll see you next time.